What's happening? I'm on here today, finally out here in the daytime. When the sun is trying to peek out. I'm hoping it'll bring its head on out, but the clouds is pretty thick today. But it is enough daylight shining through them clouds to where as I can still show y'all some of my growing goals in haul. So good morning. I don't know who that is in the chat, but let me go ahead and get started with my disclaimers. Cause y'all, I'm proud of myself. Y'all know how I be having an issue with getting around to it. I'm notorious. I'm notorious for getting around to it. Where am I around to it at? I gotta make a new one. Around to it. Well, I finally got my disclaimers in here and uploaded it to StreamYard. I'm paying them all this money. I might as well be using its capabilities. So here we go with the disclaimer. If you a hot mess, love messiness as in cyber harassment, baby, this video is not for you. If you allergic to gaining knowledge, critical thinking, growing foods and mess, this is definitely going to be a gardening video. Surviving when shit hit the fan, living tiny. I will be cleaning my nasty house so I can achieve the goal of minimal living because I want to live the tiny lifestyle. You ain't for you. And if you so saved and sanctified, your ears catch fire when you get a couple of cuss words or two. I'm not for you. You ain't gonna like my videos. And if you don't like keeping it real, I like to keep it real 100 over here. Always. This video, not for you. Last but not least, I'm legal. I'm here. I'm a bona fide card-carrying member of the Cannabis Club here in Illinois. It's legal, baby. So you may see me self-medicate, may or may not, depend. But if you do, and you're offended, this video ain't for you. Okay. We got that done. Oh, we got that done now. Okay. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to see y'all's comments. I be having issues sometimes with Facebook comments, but let me see. See if I can see the comments on here. Okay. All right. So it's just one of y'all in the bush, but that's okay. I don't want to get distracted anyway. All right. So it's just one of y'all in the bush. That's okay. I don't want to get distracted anyway. Let me mute this. All right. So it's just one of y'all in the bush. That's okay. I don't want to get distracted anyway. Let me mute this. All right. So it's just one of y'all in the bush. That's okay. I don't want to get distracted anyway. Let me mute this. Yeah, let me mute. All right. Here we go. Here we go. So on today's show, I am going to be showing you how I'm going to be growing food for food. Also, I'm going to be replanting my aloe vera plants. And I didn't make a fancy all edited, gonna sum it up in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, so it'll be entertaining and don't be straining for these attentionally challenged folks of today. It's live stream because I'm trying to get my watch hours. All right. So if you get bored easily and dead silences annoy you when watching videos, I'm forewarning. You might want to go ahead and tap on out. Anyway, I did mention I self-medicate. I'm ready. Okay. This is spring now. I guess it's not officially spring until March. But our weather is breaking. Let's see, can you see? As you can see, the truck go past. All the snow has melted out of my yard. My grow bag down there, which is loaded with my gadgets now. I got all my stuff charging up on top of my grow bag right now. That's gonna be the home for some potatoes. So during the winter, when I couldn't be out here to grow, I allowed my potatoes to go through a process called chitting. Chitting, like chitterlings, chitting, CHITTING, chitting. That's the process in which, here go my potatoes. Can you see that? Can y'all see that? Yeah, there it goes. The process where you allow your potatoes to sprout like that. That's called chitting. So these babies right here, they ready. They ready to grow. And I learned from last year, you can cut up those potatoes in pieces and actually plant the pieces and grow a whole plant for each separate piece. So I kind of going to be doing that this time because I want to put some in the ground. And I also want to grow it in a container. So I'm only going to go do it. I'm only going to put the potatoes in the grow bag for now. When I get my help, my family get back, and they muscle is available to me, then I will be digging a spot in the yard for which to put the potatoes down because this is the right time. It's still chilly. Potatoes do not like heat. I learned the hard way. I started some potatoes last year. I knew my family was going to show up right when I start this live. I've been hesitating and pausing because it's cloudy. Now the sun trying to come out. Here come my son. Yeah, when I go to Columbia, we go down there and get the white potato. I'm on a live video doing gardening. I'm just letting you know. You don't want the world to hear your conversation. Hey, bitch thinker. You have to catch the replay. That's cool. In fact, it's better. I would like to make a pre-recorded video, but lives is just quicker to get up on the platform quicker. The pre-records I gotta wait for downloading, uploading, and editing. But I appreciate the thumbs up. Thank you. So today I'm gonna replant my aloe, and then I'm gonna drop my cannabis seeds. And I'm gonna show you the method that's tried and true. I'm gonna show you the progress on my little cabbage stumps. Here they go. And it's at least one of them that's making some progress with roots. I don't know which one. It's this one. You can see some activity of roots trying to grow now. Now these are the cabbage that was normally, if you looked at it, you would just throw it out because it's past time for growth. But actually, plants are living things and they have a growth cycle. So all of these cabbage stumps is making progress. This one while it ain't showing roots yet, it's using its energy to put out more rosettes. When I say rosettes, this is what I mean. This is another one that's starting to produce rosettes. Those little sprouts right there are all rosettes, and soon they'll be big leaves. So even though this one don't have the roots sprouting out from the bottom yet, it is making progress, putting energy into growing rosettes. So I don't know how clear y'all seeing that. Thanks for dropping by, Vince. Think I appreciate your presence, even but for a few seconds or minutes. I'm blessed. Okay, so now this one ain't growing roots just yet, but you can see that it's turning green. So it's activity going on in this plant. So what you think is trash and what do you normally throw out? These are cabbage stumps producing a whole nother plant. They attempting to say they like. So me, I'm gonna just sit it outside right here on the shelf. But one of my goals and part of my haul is I'm gonna replace this shelf because the one I'm using now warped. I honestly don't know how to keep bent wood from warping, but I invested into a whole new shelf. And I use that for something else. Oh, that's why this is a piece of drywall. That's not even a real shelf. I was makeshifting. Well, anyway, you see those two brackets? I'm getting ready to put my shelf I bought from Lowe's and create a new situation here for my plants. Oh, this shelf might be too heavy, but let's see. If I put weight on it, I might have to split or cut this stuff in half. Anyway, I'm going to sit the cabbage out here. This ain't really too heavy for the shelf for now. And it's just going to get all that natural sun. Leave that planter on there. Natural sun. And if I put it down there on the end, it'll get some natural rain and start acting and behaving like a plant, even though that's a stump from your cabbage. That's something you normally would throw away, but I'm trying to get y'all in the mindset of thinking of growing all the time. You could grow food from food. So even if you don't have no cabbage seeds or can't get none because they're not selling them, I know it was a major shortage, and I know it was just people holding back on the seeds last year. I was so glad that I did some of my own harvesting when it came to the seeds. Um, you could get a lot more seeds when you grow the plant itself. You get tons of it. So that's worth investing in. It just grow one something and get the seeds. And you can keep growing that one something years and years to come, just from the seeds that you produce from growing at one time. Okay. Now I'm gonna move these potatoes out the way. I showed you the chitting process with them. And what I want y'all to see is my spinach. Okay, I need to put my laptop higher so y'all can see it. Okay, I just wanted to show the progress, which is not much, but now y'all know the train gotta be in all my videos. It just had to make an appearance. Um, After this video, I'm going right there, headed to the Y. It's right there. Anyway, here's my spinach. I'm hoping more light come out, more daylight. But I don't have any sprouts yet, but it's nice and moist. And it was just where I just wanted to let you know that this indirect watering system really does work. It's been moist. That's the right kind of environment for new babies trying to grow. So they've been sitting there just perfectly. And I just got to use some more patience. Wait till they come on out. Since the sun ain't really shining bright like I would like it to be, you can't see where the difference is, but I'm getting direct sunlight coming down on this spinach indirect watering system here. And you can check back in previous videos to see how I made that. Okay, so here goes some seeds, and I wanted to show you how I harvested some seeds from last year, from stuff that I grew. Now that's my onion seeds. I harvested that myself just from the onion that I grew last year. I don't have to buy no onion seeds for a minute. And just think about it. If you spend $1 for just even a portion of these amount, this is a lot of seeds. You get more than that. You don't get this much, excuse me, when you pay for them in the package. You feel me? All right, this is another way in which I harvested seeds. Okay, this is my this is my oregano from last year that grew so abundantly. I brought in the flowers that the oregano produced, let them completely dry out, put them in the Ziploc bag, and shook it down. So when I get ready to plant it, I'm just gonna plant all the whole material matter, but I'm gonna plant that outside. Today, I'm just gonna transfer the aloe because they long overdue. And I just want to take that off my to-do list. So I'm finally getting around to it. That's what this one is all about, getting around to it. Okay, so my aloe survived last night. Temperatures did drop pretty low. Temperatures did drop pretty low, but I am going to repot these plants. Now, I learned something. I learned that people who tell me that they killed the aloe vera plant, I have a strong suspicion you overwatered it. Because I bought these plants 3 years ago, and y'all know I have been chronicling me trying to overcome seasonal depression, which is a real thing, and I really get it every year. These aloe plants survived me. That's what's shocking. I kid you not. I had not watered these plants. When was that when y'all cleaned my rug? 6 for real? 6 months ago. That's September.
That was when they lady came down here the first time before the holiday.
That was Thanksgiving then.
Yeah.
Well, basically, since Thanksgiving, these plants ain't had no water. They was laying up, tossed to the side in my back porch. And survived all this time, not even being watered. So the people who killed the aloe vera plant, it got to be from overwatering, because these plants survived me in my depressed state. I had let all my plants go. Even I had oregano growing and mint growing abundantly on my back porch. All that died. I'll show y'all. I'm not kidding. These is the only plants that survived. So that let you know these are real resilient plants, and everybody should consider growing them. And so what if you did kill it? Go get you another aloe vera plant. You know what else this plant tells me?
I left my laptop in my phone.
You left it here?
I'll get back in time. Real player himself.
You left a lock or password?
No, it's all right. Ain't no lock on it at all.
Okay. Okay. You on your way now to the tomorrow.
I'm waiting back for this exhibition.
You got all your stuff off the door hanging?
Yeah, that's what that is.
Oh, okay. You get the jacket too?
No, I ain't getting the jacket.
It was under that. It's black hoodie. I thought you didn't mean to leave that. You didn't see it? It was under the bag. You took off the hook. It's up there. Okay. All right. Sorry about that interruption. Hey, Kareem. Welcome to the chat. You just had to put something antisocial in my video. Nobody wants us too much information.
That's your hoodie.
That's not my hoodie. I don't have
that
a hoodie.
Is. I left it here for you.
Oh. Oh. Was you still?
Yeah.
All right, I'll hang it up. Okay, y'all. So we're going to do this. This really going to be a gardening video. I'm going to drop my cannabis seeds, and I'm going to replant this aloe. But I just wanted to talk about the aloe because sorry, y'all, for that interruption. I just wanted to talk about the aloe today because this is a plant that beginners can start with. I'm telling you, these plants is very extremely low maintenance. When I say extremely low maintenance, I do mean that. So I believe that the fact that it was just sitting in the window all this time, it probably absorbed enough moisture from the snow or the cold and condensation from the cold and survive. They don't need that much water, even though it's a real thick plant. The stems are thick. And what make me mad is I could have been using these aloe leaves all this time Hey, I'm putting up one for you. Yes. There go one for you, Kareem. Um, I was thinking that it was gonna grow so big and quick. And what happened, I had it in a big pot when I first brought it home, but it's a such thing as having a pot that's too big. These plants grow slow. So this is a 3-year-old plant. I bought these when my niece graduated from her medical school. I went to the graduation. I took her and bought her a plant, an aloe plant. I asked her what she wanted. That's what she mentioned. We went to a place. I got her one, and I bought me 3. She done broke her aloe plant. She said they knocked it over so many times they killed it. Mine's still growing. It ain't growing because I got such a. Ooh, excuse me, y'all. It ain't growing because I got such a green thumb. It's surviving. It's surviving because that's the nature of this plant. This plant have really strong survival skills, which makes sense why it would have medicinal purposes. I should have been taking a leaf off of here, been doing it on a regular, putting it on my scar because I hate this scar. When I fell last year, I had a big old keloid. Now on my pretty meat, the meat that didn't have no stretch marks on it. Yeah, aloe is good for the skin, which is why I got it. I got it to cure this scar. So now, sister gonna transplant it into bigger pots. Excuse me. Hey, oh, that's my neighbor. I'm so lucky. Even though I'm the only lady that officially lives on this block, my neighbor has a business. They are landscapers for the hospital. Y'all see across the street from me. Excuse me, y'all. The rain get my allergy going. I have seasonal allergies. Excuse me for my sniffing. It's because it's rainy out here. The snow is gone, but the rain is here. So these aloes don't like cold. So I want to pot them, repot them, and bring them on back into the house because these are not cold weather plants. And aloe definitely does not appreciate cold weather. But it survived last night. It didn't drop to freezing here. It's about 54 degrees. Let me see where my phone at. I think it's still in the 50s today. So that's why they survived okay today. Yeah, it rained all last night. You can see all the puddles. Hold on, let me switch the camera around. Y'all see the rain puddles? I don't know if y'all can see that. um, and now it's in and out cloudy right now. So I'm going to repot these aloe plants, okay, and do it step by step. I'm gonna go in, y'all, because the pots that I have, the decorative pots that I have to put them in, need holes in it. So don't forget when you buy pots for your plants, some people make the mistake. So I believe them people who had the aloe plant and killed it, I think you probably didn't have drain holes in your pot, and the roots actually got waterlogged. It had to be one of those. Overwatering it, your pot you used probably didn't have the drain holes. So, planters that you use. You must allow drain holes in the pot for a plant to grow healthy because you need holes for the air to breathe. And see, these are new pots. The holes are not made in there yet. They leave that up to you. Excuse me, it rained, so it definitely rained. So my table was wet, but the fact that my table is wet is a cue to me that any plant I put here out on the table is gonna get watered naturally by the God, by the Creator. So it's raining here hard now. See, I'm losing the sun again. Okay, y'all. I hope y'all can see this video. I was planning real super hard for it to be out here sunny. The weatherman said it was gonna be sunny. The sun ain't came out today, none. I hopped out here and the sun tried to peek out while I was sitting here. But it went back into hide. I hope it comes out just a little bit, at least. So y'all, I'm gonna go back in here and get the screwdriver and put the holes in the pot. Okay? I'll be right back. Okie dokie, y'all. I'm going to get the screwdriver. I've heated up a screwdriver so that I can put the holes in the plant pots. Okay, so that's a very hot screwdriver that I'm using. That's the quick, easy way to put holes in plastic. So you see me poking drain holes in this planter. Hope I can get all three with this one heat. I might have to put it back on the stove one more time. Yeah, I gotta do it one more time. Okay, no, I don't. I made it, yay! So I made three of them. I am getting ready to graduate this aloe plant into a bigger pot. I want to melt the table with that hot screwdriver. And now I'm going to put the potting mix in. And one thing I know about aloe plants, oh no, y'all, I forgot to plug in the computer. Oh my goodness. I gotta hurry up and get the cord. Oh man. I'll be right back. Okay, so one thing I do know about aloe plants, they do not like soggy soil. So if you killed your aloe plant, I have a strong suspicion it is because you overwatered it. Because like my son said, they helped me clean that rug when my granddaughter was here. That's a while back. And these plants haven't been watered since then. And yet they still growing. They're not even turning yellow. They green and luscious. So I strongly suggest that as a good beginning plant. And the back who told me that black thorn, I'm telling you to start all over again. Don't give up. Start all over again. Buy another aloe plant. Because sometimes you can buy an aloe plant, any plant. And the plant is not a good species. It don't even be nothing that you did, actually. It does happen like that sometimes. So here we go. We are finna put coconut coir. It's gonna be a mixture of Miracle-Gro. I'm not recommending any brand. Whatever potty mix you have in your local grocery store is works for me. And I'm gonna mix it with cocoa coir. Cocoa coir is a drier soil. It holds moisture, but it dries. It dries quickly, and it's a lighter soil than what I have in my backyard. And so I'm gonna mix that with potty mix so that it can have the nutrients. You see, it's drier. See how that's drier? So I'm gonna do half and half. The cocoa coir and the potty mix. I'm still gonna hit it with some rock dust, worm castings to help with the growth spurt that I'm sure is gonna go through once it get into a bigger pot to spread out. I would like to play music, but I don't got too many complaints. Then when I play back, I don't like the outcome either. So this is a mixture of Miracle-Gro and cocoa coir. Yeah, I'm gonna try to speed up this process. This bag is smaller. I can pour it. I'm gonna fill it all the way up because I'm actually transplanting a plant into it. So you gotta leave room for the transplant. I'm gonna give it a good mixture. The cocoa coir, Miracle-Gro, and let this rock and roll. Now I'm gonna hit it with a little rock dust. You don't need but a little teaspoon. A little go a long way. And a little worm casting. Got a hole down here on the bottom. I almost put another bag around that. No need but a tablespoon or so about that. Mix that up good. And you done set up a good environment for your plants. And plants love rotting food, fermenting, decaying, because that releases nitrogen. So I have some banana compost, which I'm gonna add to some water at the end. But for now, I'm gonna transplant the plant, and I'm gonna give it a good watering with my banana compost tea that's been composted, sitting in the jar in the sun, fermenting for a minute. So I'm starting with the smallest one like this first. And what you do, you grab the plant with your first finger, index finger, like that. So it won't just fall out. And flip the planter. Yeah, see, that's waiting. That big root right there is waiting to spread out. And it's gonna be happy this got a new home now. You don't want to fill up the soil taller than the height of the plant, because you want to trick it, have it thinking that it didn't move nowhere. But it did. It moved into a whole nother planet. Okay. So now, need a little bit more soil. Filling up some more around the edges. And the aloe plant gets quite top heavy. So I might have to stake it because it's already leaning over this one. And that's what would happen when they were smaller plants, when I had the big planter. That's what happened to mine when I was growing them indoors in the front room, in the living room. They had become too top heavy for the pot that I had them in. So this is a plant you gotta pack it tight so it'll be right. Because they do get very top heavy. Okay. Not gonna water it just yet because I want to get the other two switched up. All right, so I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna hit it with some cocoa pour. That's just another growing medium. You can use it indoors or outdoors. And I got Miracle Grow potting mix. Not promoting any particular brand. They all basically do the same thing. And I'll put it all the way up to the top because we transplanting the plant. So the plant is gonna bring some of its own soil. I'm gonna mix this in. Hit it with a little rock dust and worm castings. A tablespoon for it. That's going back in my face. The worm poop. Oh, this is a sacrifice. Be doing videos out here in this inclement weather. I tried, y'all. I was out here for the sunny day, but people just impose on my time. My time get away. I looked up, no more sunny day. And it was sunny all day yesterday. Beautiful sunny day. Okay. Now we finna do the second one. And I repurposed my pots. This could be used for something else to get something else started. I don't just toss them. My son be so busy throwing my stuff away. But I now officially bought me a shed. I'm gonna put it right over there where my zucchini gonna be growing. So here I'm on aloe plant number 2. This one is a lot more top heavy. So I want to put this deeper so it can have some support. But it's the same method. Oh man, my big fingers done touched the wrong thing on the screen. Okay, sorry y'all. Whew. Okay, here it go. Wow, look at all those roots. Oh yeah, this one was really waiting to come up out of here. All right. I'm gonna get it. That went too quick. Right, I gotta spread this around so to support this big plant. It's huge. The other one is even larger. But even though it's big, it's still not as big as it could get. Cause y'all know I be buying the ones in the store from Walmart, and those suckers are huge. This wasn't the best outfit to be planting my garden, but it's the best outfit for this weather. Now, that's a good question, Kareem. I honestly don't know. This is a 3-year-old plant. That's what I do know. So they was way smaller than this when I first bought them. It was about the size of what you see here in the middle. And this is how much that done grew out since I owned them. So it take a while for them to get big and huge, like you see where they selling the big leaf by itself in Walmart. You know that. So I'll put some more Miracle Grow in here. And I'm gonna put these back in the house. I just didn't want to do this dirty part in my kitchen. I had them in my kitchen, and dirt was getting everywhere. I didn't get around to it. So that's aloe plant number 2. 2 down, 1 more to go. This is the last one, and it's the hugest one of all of them. But yeah, so these plants are 3 years old. They grow slow, like a tree, you know. So I really do consider this a good starter plant. That felt good to come to my back porch and see that those aloe plants were still alive. And I had not been nowhere near the back porch to do anything because it was all blocked in. Furniture and other people's stuff. Because they moved all my furniture all around so they could clean my rugs. And that was not no joke. Like I said, I'm moving towards a minimalistic life. So I'm gonna be giving stuff away and throwing stuff away. Because I don't want a whole bunch of stuff. But I want these aloe plants. Okay. I'm mad at myself that I haven't been using them all this time to heal my scars. Could have been doing that, but I neglected them, So, like I said, I admitted to my winter blues. So that's cocoa oil. That's a mixture, half and half, with Miracle Grow potty mix. I'm gonna hit it with some rock dust once again, and rock dust and worm castings. Worm castings that help build the soil, whatever soil you're using. Don't matter. It helps. You only need a little rock dust. I had this big old cup in there. I don't need that much. Just a teaspoon. That's it. Little goes a huge, tremendous long way. You can overdo both of those. Overfeed, over fertilize. People make that mistake too. But I'm here, living testament that I ain't perfect. I be making beginner's mistakes because I am far from an expert. So beginners and experts is welcome to my channel. People who know more than me, you could tell me tips that I can do. This is the biggest one of all. It's too big to turn it upside down. Thank God it came out in one piece. Ooh wee, the roots got all the way down to the bottom. So yeah, this one definitely was ready to come up out of there. All right, so now I'm gonna fill the rest with Miracle Grow all around the sides to help us support it. Top heavy plant. These leaves have a lot of thick juice inside of it, and it can be used for juicing. Some people do juice aloe vera, but I'm enjoying seeing that it lasted this long with me. My niece, hers is gone. I bought her one for a graduation gift. Hers is gone. Mine survived me not taking care of it none this winter. My grandbaby was here before Thanksgiving. Yeah, this your girl ain't afraid to get her hands dirty. And I'm about to use these real long leaves that's sticking out and too top heavy. I'm finna snap them on off and start using them for my skin. I could have been doing that and haven't. Just neglected everything. Neglected everything, child. It be like that. I neglected the plants and me. I'm coming back to life. I'm recovering from that misery. Coming right on back to doing me. This is part of doing me. Okay. Okay. Only thing I'm missing is some music. I want some music. But it's steady getting me in trouble, even on the garden and stuff. And I heard people fussing. Try to put that music, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Heard you loud and clear. So I'm trying to learn how to keep talking while I do. What I do. Need more. This yeah, aloe plants, you gotta pack the dirt tight. They are top heavy and will fall right over. I made that mistake when they was little. I put one in a much bigger pot because I knew they get bigger. But as it grew, it fell all the way out that pot. Positioned there right to begin with. So these I have now transported all three, my beautiful aloe plants. Bad I can't get all three of them in the picture. Let's see. I fit all three. There we go. Oh, my babies. They ready to go back into the crib. So bear with me. I'm finna head back into the crib with my babies and then come back out and show y'all how I'm gonna drop my cannabis seeds with the paper towel method. Okay. Hold tight. Hold tight. I'm trying to get my watch out with y'all. I ain't begging for likes. I am begging for comments. I wish y'all would talk to me and leave a comment. That makes me feel good. I don't give a damn about likes. I will comment. All right. Aloe plant number one going in. Ooh, we see even in that new pot, it's too big to go on the greenhouse. Hey, Jay Green 300, welcome to the chat. I don't know. That's a good question. Boy, you be coming up with the good questions, Kareem. I don't know. Can you cook aloe? I know some plants you could kill the nutrients when you go to cooking it. So I don't know. That's a good thing to research. I would like to know that myself. Okay. Aloe plant number two. I'm gonna put this in the kitchen. Cause it's only one room for one plant on that shelf. Boy, that's a little baby greenhouse I bought. I didn't realize how little it was. But I was just happy because I was only growing mint and oregano and basil. Now this one, I'm gonna put this one in my bedroom. Now that I know, it's a real low maintenance plant, I should have been had it in my bedroom. But my poor babies, they were stuck out there on the back porch all winter with me neglecting them the whole time because their mama was going through a thing. She was going through some winter blues. And I wasn't even mad. I was going through good times in my life. As y'all know, I had that census job. Them coins was nice. I'm still benefiting from that job. I just found out I paid involuntarily to a healthcare plan. And I see what people talking about with Obamacare. I was like looking at that. They took that money out of my check. That they didn't have to because I'm already covered. I thank God my insurance covered me for most things. Being disabled. Social Security. That's why I gladly let that come out of my check. We don't get no choice on that. We don't get no choice on that FICA. That's Social Security. I gladly pay my tax. They're just talking shit to me about being a taxpayer. I am a taxpayer, motherfuckers. Anyway, found out Obamacare forced a health care plan on me that I didn't know. I'm about to claim that. Get a refund for that too on my tax. I'm glad I took my time with the federal. Hey, Roseburg, Jamie. Hey, how you doing? I'm so glad y'all feel glad to be here. So, y'all missed me transplanting my plants, my aloe plants. They were in these little tiny pots. They grew big, but this is a 3-year-old plant. So it took 3 years to grow too big for this. And in fact, when I first had the aloe, when I first brought them home, they went a container like this. So it grew from this container to this size, and now it's growing to this size. And I learned the hard way. You don't want to pot too big because I had put one of these little ones in a big, huge pot because I knew that it does grow to be a huge plant. But that didn't work out because as that got bigger, it became too top heavy and fell over. So anyway, I'm learning as I go too. So that's the one thing I learned about aloe. Aloe is a tough plant. This plant survived getting slung around by my sons, and they helped me get my rug clean, freshly clean. They moved everything in my house to the basement and back porch. So these babies were sitting on the back porch being completely neglected all winter. And you see how they look. Don't they look like they healthy to you? God take care of his living creatures even when you don't. Think about that one. Think about that. Yes. So now that's what's coming up next. I'm finna show y'all how I'm dropping some seeds, the cannabis seeds. Show y'all the method that I use to do that. Right after I take this thing back in. Okay. So now this method that I'm about to show y'all to germinate seeds It's pretty much the tried and true method that has worked for me. You see all kinds of YouTube videos, all kinds of methods and ways of doing it. And the best lesson I learned out of watching all the videos is that there's many different ways to grow as there are growers. Okay? So, I'm just giving you suggestions that you can do. This is what worked for me. And one reason why it worked for me, because ain't nobody got money like that to go out and buy fancy pots, expensive pots to be growing in, and germination stations. And so anyway, I do have a fancy germination station. I am going to get some lavender started. I want to get some lavender started in the germination station. But if you ain't got no fancy station like this is something you can get from your local Walmart with rotisserie chicken. Rinse it out, wash it out real good, and you can get plants started with this. This is a mini germination station. It's perfectly set up. It got 2 holes in it already in it for your plant to get air. Okay, those pre-built in holes. It's snap closed to keep moisture in and keep bugs out. Okay, so I consider this one of the best, no cost, low cost, balling on a budget way to get some seeds started. Now, I don't have the prize seeds that I want to plant, and I want to do some experimentation. You can't do that when you done spent $100 on the seeds. You ain't gonna be playing around. So, what I did, and this is my name for the seeds that I collect when I buy, medicine, whether it's from the dispensary or in the streets. I collect them, so I'm a collector, officially a collector. Let me remind the audience one more time, one more again, just in case people don't know what's up. They may need to be reminded. I'm legal. This is a legal state. I'm a bona fide certified card carrying member of the Illinois Department of Public Health Medical Cannabis Registered Qualifying Patient. Okay, that being said, I'm going to show y'all how to drop some cannabis seeds. I collected these seeds. Some people have even gifted me seeds when they found out I was a collector, and they were shocked to see that I grow. Shocked to see the grow. Ain't that a bitch though? Here in this state, they so goddamn corrupt. So yeah, these expletives, I forgot to warn y'all. I drop them every now and then. That's why I don't post my videos everywhere, because some people can't take some parts of me. But anyway, this damn state is so goddamn corrupt that it's illegal to grow. It's illegal to grow. Okay? Unless you're a medical patient. So that's ridiculous to me. That's ridiculous. That's how they keep the market locked to a certain group of people. So the average person can't just, be in their crib, even though it's been declared legal. Why the hell can't a person just be sitting up in their crib and grow their own plant and ain't got to go to no damn dispensary outside? Don't know where that shit is. Don't know how genetically modified that shit is. Grow your own. You know exactly what went into it. You see where it been the whole time, the whole process. In the streets, you can't name names. You gotta guess the strain. So this corruptile is illegal unless you're medical. And that's just so they could get that $150 for the goddamn application so you could say you were a medical patient. And that's the whole goddamn racket too. The doctors get paid on that shit too. Whole goddamn merry band of bandits to get paid before you smoke even one joint. Illinois gets majorly paid. I'm sick of Illinois, as y'all can tell. Anyway, here we go. So over time, I hung on to the plastic, the extra plastic you get the medical cannabis in. I always thought there was way too much plastic, but I repurpose it to store seeds. Okay. So I don't know which one of these seeds are going to be good seeds and net me anything, but we sure gonna try it today. Can y'all see them seeds? Those are nigglets. That's what we call them around here. And we're going to drop some nigglets today in my rotisserie pan germination station. And the reason why I like to use these things is because they free. Unlike this, I paid $19.99 just so I can have a heating pad on the bottom of this white plastic. But that's okay. That's where my lavender gonna go. I'm gonna get them started because they don't like cold. I'm gonna do that whole thing indoors. So now I'm going to demonstrate you the paper towel method to germinate seeds. Here's my spray bottle. That's what you'll need. You need a spray bottle. You need a paper towel. And you'll need a Ziploc bag. Now, in my opinion, Ziploc bag with the paper towel has been the best method that netted me the most positive results consistently when germinating seeds. So that's why I stick to that method. Okay. Man, y'all thought the sun was gonna come out sometime during this video, but I guess not. That's pretty good. This webcam is still pretty good, clear picture. Okay, so let me see. Can I get it down there? Oh, there we go. Perfect. All right. So now, first step is you take the paper towel. My Ziploc bag on fly away. First step is you take the paper towel, fold it in half, and actually, I'm going to take two pieces. Okay, fold it in half, fold it in half again. And you're making basically what is a little bed for your little seedlings, right? Okay, got that? Then what you do is you wet the paper towel, and you don't want it sopping wet, because if it's too wet, believe me, your little seedlings will turn into mold. So you just want to moisten it like that. Unfold it, the half, leave one half on the bottom and one half up to flap over. Okay. Now we're going to take the little nigglets, because I don't know what strain this is. Spritz it just a little bit more, because you want it all damp, but you don't want it dripping. That's the test. It's dripping, that's too much. All right, this wind is getting to me out here. Wind is picking up. So I may have to show y'all the rest indoors. All right. So now I got the napkin down, and I'm going to put some of the niglets on here. Not all of them, just some. We're going to save some for a rainy day or another day. Spread them out so they'll have room to sprout. And because they are orphans, I don't know what brand, what strain, what, where they came from. We just gonna see which ones crack and actually sprout. Can y'all see those seeds? I don't know. Oops. Can y'all see the seeds? There they go. All right, y'all. Now you take the other half and flip it over like a sandwich. And then you put the paper towel with your little seedlings in a Ziploc bag. And to me, this has been a consistent method of getting seeds to germinate. And the hardest part is waiting. You don't want to open it up and expose the little seeds to light too fast. You just wanted to get their little sprouts on. Okay, one of them fell out. Oh, catch that little baby. We want you to get a chance to grow too. The more the merrier. But since I got this, my little seedlings came from different sources. I don't know which one is going to actually sprout. And so now, basically, once in that Ziploc bag, it's going to be may the best sprout win. Now you zip it up and leave just one little space. This is what I call you give it the breath of life. Blow it up like a Ziploc, like a balloon. And I just lay it in the little rotisserie dish like that. And put it in a cabinet in the kitchen. Now, these can't stay out here. So I'm going to put it in the kitchen now. Yes. Okay. Are y'all still with me? Who's still here? Anybody talking? Yeah, you need special lights to grow indoors. So, y'all, when I get since Miss Design Boutique think I don't use my time constructively, I'm gonna invite y'all to watch me clean my nasty house. And we're gonna be growing some medicinal herbals and food. I'm gonna try zucchini indoors. Honestly, it seems like the weather is breaking, although it's been known to snow in April in these here parts. More than once we done had snow on Easter. Um, Honestly, I think I'll be able to put the zucchini outside just because I'm starting now. But I still want to try it indoors under the light. And I want to try it indoors under the light just because I want to know. I want to know, can I grow in zucchini indoors? So I'm definitely going to do zucchini indoors. But if it turned out that the weather break and we don't get no more snow, I'm sure going to transplant those babies back out there in the yard because that is the most fertile ground around town, honey. Sitting over there. Everything grow up in there. Good. Okay. All right, y'all. I'll be right back. I'm going to take my new babies that I planted. No excuse, y'all. I'm put this in the cabinet. Then I'm going to show you how you can get other kinds of seeds started just in this germination station. Yes. I'll be right back, y'all. Right back. Right back to you. Okay, thank y'all for bearing with me. I wish I had my audio together, but we could be playing some music out here. Kareem, you said, wow, I wish I could come and fix it all the way you like it. I know you put your heart and your soul in this Better Homes and Garden lifestyle. I know I learned a lot from your educating, and I really hope the world can understand this is really the time we need to live in. And that's self-care. Yes, sir. Self-planning, self-sufficiency. We got to be on that mindset of self-sufficiency. We coming up on some hard times. People are already going through it. Whole industries went out of business because of that COVID shit. We are living in a whole pandemic. And you think it ain't no repercussions that we about to experience. You need to be on a self-sufficiency kick. Growing your own meds and fruits and vegetables. So the next thing I want to plant out here, but it's going to end up going inside, is my lavender. Lavender, although it is a plant that survives in these parts, in these times, up north, the babies can't take that cold. So I'm going to get some lavender started. Eventually, I want to fill up that whole section over there around my fence with lavender. I see what the weathermen go through because you're going opposite right there. I want to fill that whole little circle with lavender. Yeah, when I build my tent, Kareem, the next step with the medicine seeds, I want to show you my light. I'm gonna need my son's help with installing the light. So I gotta wait till he come back. He going out of town to Mexico. So he get back, that's when I'll be hanging the lights. But we can do the tent because I'm a girl who likes to build. If I had one person to tell me I could be an engineer because I love to build, I love to build. I love building stuff, putting stuff together, fixing shit, making ways out of no ways. You feel me? So this next one is the lavender season. You should read the package instructions on what you should do. Now these seeds you can sow indoors any time of the year. Um, you can plant outside after the last frost in a sunny garden with well-drained soil. Now that's one thing I know about that side over there where I grew my zucchini. It gets the sun all day. They cut down all the trees that was in my way. They cut down one too many because I had a mulberry tree. I could have lived off that mulberry tree. I ain't know no better. My ignorance. I could have been eating off that mulberry tree for years. I didn't even know it was a healthy berry to eat. That's how ignorant I was. I had a big old mulberry tree, a nut tree. But the train is coming through. The high-speed train is coming through. Y'all hearing another train. Y'all hearing another train about to come through. Oh, windy out here. I hope that don't mess up the audio. I gotta get one of them cat paws to put on my audio. Oh yeah, I want to get some lavender started. Now, the main reason why I wanted to get it started is because I waited too late last year. I spent all this money for a fancy pot to grow lavender in, and doggone that pot cracked on it. So I'm not gonna throw that soil away. I'm just gonna go ahead and get the lavender started in a different pot. This I hate to throw it away, but I broke it. Serve the purpose I had. Don't need to holding on some stuff. So since I gotta clean my nasty house, it starts with throwing some someplace that needs to be thrown away. I hate that broke. I spent $10 for that. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna use the soil. And the seeds. I think using the soil that came with lavender seeds would be the best soil to use to get them started. Oh man, I forgot my scissors. I'm always forgetting something. I didn't brought them out. Oh, no. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna use the soil. I'm gonna wait till the train go by. Okay. So I'm gonna use the soil that came with the lavender kit that I bought last year. Paid $10 for it. Didn't work out good. Okay, so yeah, so this is a good time to start the lavender seeds because according to the directions, lavender seeds take up to 30 days to germinate. So I'm gonna just put them in this germination station that I spent $20 for. Um, about to get this party started. All right, I got these shears, active gear. They came free with my light. I can't wait to be using my light in there, baby. But I gotta wait till my son come back from out of town. I ain't gonna be trying to climb up on no step stool or ladder trying to hang no light up while my big behind down. So again, I'm using the soil from the kit I bought, the expensive kit that I broke the pot to, and use it in this germination station to get some lavender started indoors. I'm just doing it outdoors because I don't want all this dirt lying around in my kitchen. And since I don't clean my nasty ass house, I want to be self sufficient and help myself have less stress and strife by doing it outdoors where I don't care if the dirt get everywhere. I might have to go indoors, y'all, because the wind is picking up. We, we might have to go indoors. Okay, maybe that was just the wind off the train. This wind is coming. That wind is probably an indication it's gonna be some more rain. That's actually a good thing, y'all. Plants need rain, and I need my plants to get watered without paying my utility company for it. Yeah, it's windy. It's probably affecting the sound. I'm sure you can hear that in the audio. I ain't got one of those. Need a cat paw just for the record. My techie side feels compelled to educate y'all what you need to do when you got a windy day. You need a cat paw for your over your microphone or whatever device you're using. They have them for laptops and cell phones and cameras. So if you want to know what you need to get so that wind sound don't be it, because I know it's in this one because it's quite windy. Not howling wind yet. Okay, so I'm gonna hurry up and wet this down. That water will help weigh this soil down. Keep it from blowing away. I don't know. I don't want my seeds to blow away. I think I'm gonna have to go inside, y'all. I do believe I'm gonna have to go inside. I ain't gonna risk it. I don't want my seeds to blow away. The whole package just flew. So that's a clue, y'all. So we're gonna take this party inside. I'm glad I started in the daytime. What does the lavender plant do? Well, I heard all kinds of medicinal uses for lavender. Not just beginning with the aromatic aroma. I use when I buy products for myself, for my body, for around the house. I'm always leaning towards and picking lavender. So I was already leaning towards lavender just on the strength of the scent. But lavender, you can eat the plant. You can eat the plant. I'm aware of that. You can, and then I know some people who practice, spirituality. They say they use that quite frequently. Use lavender, and then because it can and does grow in this zone, I stocked up on it. So I want a whole lot. So I'm getting it started now. I want to grow a lot. And it is a plant that comes back. I don't have to come out and replant this plant next year. It comes back like that mint come back. Even though this says it's ideal for containers, yeah, here goes some things you can use it for too. You can dry the stems in the summer and tie them together and hang bunches of them upside down in the air in a shaded location. So you could just have it around the house just for the scent. But it is medicinal plant properties to it. And I'm gonna put it indoors because this germination station needs to be plugged in. And so I'm gonna take this inside. I think I'm gonna bring the whole party situation indoors because it's really, and for the most part I did what I wanted to do out here. Um, Stuff transplanting. I didn't want to do this part in the kitchen. And I'm still in soil everywhere. So we're gonna swing everything on inside. And to get my medicines going with this wind is blowing my ignition away. Thank you for the motivation. I needed that. I needed that. That's something that I do. I got off my list of replanting those aloe. They got a whole new home. Wind driving me indoors. Plus, not to mention that seat. Hardwood seat. Ain't happening. I'd rather have my seat, my indoor chair with my co-workers was hating on, and the bus company wouldn't let me ride on the bus with it. I need that chair right now. So I'm gonna do my haul inside and put the lavender, plant the lavender indoors. So bear with me, taking this in. All right, so now I can't take all this at once. Grips more. Okay. Oh yeah. I'm wearing myself out. Okay. I think this is the last one. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Pocket. Back up on the rocket. Oh man, I'm gonna have to come out one more time for the chord. I know me, I'm ADD, I forget. And the laptop go dead. Okay. Yeah, I need this chair in here, child. My chair, they was hating on. Why was they hating on my chair? I need my chair. I got a deduction for that chair for working. That's a new thing. Them crooked ass IRS giving y'all a tax break this year. Those of you who ever had to use anything you use from home to do your work due to COVID. All right, I got my tea going, brewing. My tea kettle going. And now I gotta go out and get the cable. I gotta get the cable for the laptop. So I'll be right back, y'all, one more time. Y'all for being with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So now I gotta get everything hooked back up. Oh, oh man. Yeah, I sat on my mouse and clicked y'all off. Only me. I don't know if y'all still there because I clicked off the window. If you still in the chat, you still with me? Type 5, say hi. Ja Rule birthday is today. Happy birthday to Ja Rule, the singer. His birthday is really the 29th. Oh, yeah, but the leap year. This is a leap year. I mean, it's not a leap year. Uh, yeah. I'm going to carry Black History on into March, trust and believe, because I'm going to tell my documentary about surviving YouTube. Make it clap. It ain't no joke when the website is your bully. It's one thing to go through bullying from an individual. Okay. Bear with me, y'all. I'm a gadget goon. I gotta get all my stuff hooked back up like I had outside, which requires me and my mangled cable situation right now. Tangled. Get mine set up in here. Okay. Okie dokie. Okay, in here I'm gonna plant the lavender seeds and show you where they gonna hang out until they germinate. I'm trying to get that glare out from the sun. Okay. Man, I wish I could get the music right where it's not annoying and y'all could still hear me. Okay, I'm gonna try to use my other phone. I'm mad at the little Bluetooth speaker I got. It ain't worth a darn. It won't charge up no more. Okay. I'm gonna swing things around here so y'all can see the lavender plant. My main plant I wanted to show was the aloe. I forgot what all I put in the title. Oh yeah, I did show where the potatoes was shitting. When I saw that word, I said, "How do you pronounce that? Shit." You are in the mix with DJ Uzoma. Okay. Oh, I gotta plug the laptop. I will regret that. What happened to me yesterday? I'm thinking the laptop plugged in. Everything went out on me. Yeah, that's how I got power. I had everything plugged up. Everything except being plugged into the electricity. Okay, you see the tea? Now y'all see my moringa tea? I'm gonna show y'all again how you can make your own tea bags. And here's my homegrown mint tea leaves. And they do look like weed. And you know what? When I first tried to quit smoking, I sure did use mint. I used mint. When I had the Hanks come over me, feeling real weak, I rolled me some mint. I sure did. I surely did. In the right position so that the glare won't be. I wanna there we go. Get back to the comments. So you're welcome to come up and ask any questions because I know it's harder to be texting stuff you wanna say. And then it's all awkward when you're reading stuff out. So I'm inviting anybody. It's an open panel. I got the main things on this video. I'm just trying to get my watch time. It's hard out here for a content creator. Okay, so now I just put the StreamYard chat so if you want to join me. Hey, bitch, nigga. Oh, well, that's from earlier. Okay, let me close this up. Okay, y'all. So now we're gonna get it going, rock and rolling with the lavender. So hold on. There you go. Now I'm glad I did the dirt part outside. Okay, so here go my germination station that was blowing away in the wind outside. And so we had the rest of that situation. And yeah, now that we inside, you can see where I put my where I put my babies when they first germinate. I put them right there in this cabinet. That used to be in my bedroom, but it's in the kitchen. And I put it in here because this is the warmest room in the house. So these plants, my little medicinal babies, and now I'm gonna drop the lavender babies. And this one is going to go actually in the window in my living room. But I don't want to spill the dirt while I'm still trying to plant. Right in the kitchen because it's easier to sweep dirt off the floor than a rug. Okay. Spread it down a little bit more. And this little germination station came with a heating pad built in. So that's the heating pad, and it plugs in. So I'm gonna take that in the living room for the outlet in there, and then you can see it's a reservoir on the bottom where you can uh, continue to water it under the bottom, and the water will automatically naturally evaporate or rise up to the new roots for the new babies. So I'm gonna pour water in the reservoir. That's the top to the greenhouse. Put that on top to that area. I dropped the cup accidentally. Okay, so now I'm going to fill the bottom with water. Reservoir. So now I got water in the reservoir. And it's going to be a nice little new home for the lavender seeds. Now I'm going to put my lavender in the living room. With my greenhouse right there. Because it's a bright sunny window. It's the southern sun all day. And that's the perfect spot for these leaves in lavender. The medicine seeds need to be in a cabinet. They're not ready for like that. Okay, now you read the instructions about how deep you gotta sow. So this says 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch. So that's like the index finger. A thumbnail in. Okay, so now I'm gonna open these up. Anyhow, Need someone. Oh, these are some real tiny seeds. They look like black pepper. So you just drop it in on top and just push it in. They say you guys go in and half inch. Put it to half inch. That's not very deep. So I got a few seeds in each little cubicle. May the best seed win. That's how that goes. I'm going to just bury it lightly. I'm going to bury it. So they don't need to go in too deep, just a little quarter of an inch, not all the way to the bottom. That'll be too far for the babies to reach up to the light. Now that's what I missed from my phone. If I could get a close-up, can't really get a close-up on it with the webcam. Not too good. I don't want to spill no dirt on my computer. So now I got the lavender in. I'm going to give it one more blue watering over the top. Now that they're in. And then you put the greenhouse top on it. Now, I don't know if I can carry the laptop in the greenhouse at the same time. I don't want to make no disaster here. Okay. Here we go. Y'all gonna see where I put my aloe at. Ooh, all that bright sun coming in. Okay, now the sun gonna come out when I come in the house. Okay, so here I'm putting it on the second shelf. Y'all see that? There's my aloe, and there's my lavender now on the second shelf. They get sun all day right there. I'm still gonna put my zucchini in this big cloth planter on the floor. But now I at least got my lavender and my aloe replanted. But you can see all that sun coming in. That's the right place for both of them. Plus, this is where the outlet is, so I can plug it up. And it's gonna keep it heated over here. The lavender plants need the heat. So I'm done, yeah, I'm done. That spells productivity to me. And you know how that goes. When I get productive and I succeed at some things I've been trying to get around to it, I like to celebrate. Yeah, I got tons of it. I got tons of it. I never thought I'd see this much mint at one time in my life. And I'm definitely about to capture that first mint that come up for the spring. They'll be the biggest, prettiest leaves. I see you. Hey. All right now. You go put one in the air for me. Yes. See? I wish I could get that audio together where it won't.
Hello.
Hey, Kareem.
How you doing, Nayla?
I'm good. I'm good. Good to see you.
Thank you for having me on your show again.
Huh?
Thank you for having me on your show. Actually, this is my first time on your show. You'll be second time on my show, but this is my first time on your show.
It's your first time. I'm making you lose your virginity with me.
I do want to say that first of all, I actually answered my own question when I had sent you the question about can you eat aloe plant? And I'm looking up here and it says here that they saying that you can eat it in yogurt. You can put like pieces in yogurt.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And they're also saying you can use it as a dessert, but it gives like this flavor that is probably like a bitter flavor because aloe is like more like for the skin and for like.
I already know it's bitter. I did.
And you could drink it too.
Accidentally, I was like, "Oh, I don't see how they drink this."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that's great that you're doing this. I get the aloe plant, but the lavender. So you're telling me when the lavender grow is going to like release a scent, or you have to like activate that?
You have to dry it out like the tea. You see how fresh the tea was when you open it. It's all these are fresh. It still had a fresh smell, and when you soak it in hot water, it's tea, and it gives a good flavor to your tea. But you do the lavender plants the same way. You dry them out, like I dried out the mint, and hang it up, and it'll set your whole house.
And what about the cannabis seeds? I see that you had blue something in the bag.
I put it in a Ziploc bag.
Mm-hmm. So what that's gonna do? That's gonna grow.
That's giving it enough oxygen while it's germinating in the cabinet. Okay. And you just wait. That's the hardest thing, is waiting. You can't keep opening the bag because you don't want to expose the babies to the light. They're not ready for the light yet. But just wait it out. Look back at it in 3 days. And if you got sprouts.
And finally, I do want to say that to tell your viewers too that I did receive the mints from Naylove, and I do have here some mints that she sent me. But I want to tell you, Naylove, I got up at like 3:00 in the morning, and I was like, I need something to drink. And I went, got some hot water, used the whole, the thing, put this in. I think I used like 3 or 4 of them.
Okay.
And baby, I tell you, when I finished it, oh my God, I was sleeping like a baby.
It's good. It's a good flavor. You be calm. Yes.
I fell asleep and woke up, and I felt like I was rejuvenated, like
and
just
it's
by
soothing.
drinking it.
It's soothing, go down. That's why they put mint in Vicks Vapor Rub. That's mint. The soothing part of
this is awesome. This is awesome. Thank you so much for this. And I really appreciate this.
I got a whole new crop about to come in. The winter went by so fast. I see my little babies coming through. They coming on through. I'm only mad at myself that I didn't take care of the ones that I did cut from my own crop. I let them all go die in the house.
Okay.
The ones indoor that I bought recently is doing great in my windowsill. Right in the windowsill. All the people be talking about they black thumbs. If you can't grow onion or mint in a
Then,
windowsill, you just
yes.
abusive. You just abusive. See?
Wow.
Right in the windowsill.
Wow. And
In my
those are
pop
the
bottle
containers
planters.
that you made, right? You handmade
The
those.
pop bottle planters. I swear by this. This is like set and forget. And you can
Okay.
tell when it needs water just by looking at the bottom.
Okay.
See? You can see the cloth down there, and when the roots get down there where you can see the roots at the bottom, that's when it's time to put it in the ground. And they're gonna go crazy. They're gonna go crazy outside.
And also too, with the aloe plant, I see that they were sprouting out. Now, do you take those off or something?
Yeah, you peel them off. I'm gonna
Okay.
peel 2 of them off. Yeah, 2 of them is kind of like broken already. I'm gonna peel that off and show you the right way you're supposed to do that, because you can expose it to disease if you don't do that the right way. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't even ask you. Can I smoke on you?
Yes, you can on
Oh,
my
okay.
show. That's right. If you under 18, scoop, scoop.
Oh yeah, I'll be putting
This
that cream
video
up on
ain't for you.
my page.
This video is not for you. I got sick of people who was telling me, oh, you can't be doing that. There's people with whole channels that's all they do on their channel. Fuck
That's
out
right.
here.
They be sponsoring them to
I
be
know.
doing that on their
I
channel.
know. Trust me, I know.
And
You know.
I was at Naylove, like honestly, since I follow you, I've been actually looking at some of your videos, and you know, the one of the biggest video, and I'm still like really looking at that and still looking at it on myself is and educating myself is the wheelchair handy access bus, because we do have that bus here, and I've actually read some complaints about what is online, and people have been complaining how those buses have been the people have been nasty to them. They have been allowing them on the bus. And I'm like, well, I think the attorney general needs to investigate that. But if this is not just happening here.
I filed it on the state level and the federal level, both levels. They don't even know you committing federal crimes by not accommodating me.
It's so
Your
many
first
complaints
thing
out
you're
there.
supposed to do is accommodate me. You're not supposed to list all the reasons why you can't. You're supposed to be listing all the reasons why you can't.
Right. That's right. That's
long
right.
as you can do it safely. They didn't do that with me. And I had them on recording, voice recording, you know. So when that's the one good thing that came out of following the beef sector, the mess S. Hutchinson dropped that gem. I've been recording all my calls ever since. So know that
I
when
know
you
you
call
had that
me,
call.
they
I
are
heard that
recording.
call on there.
Huh?
I said I heard that call on there. I watch your videos. I heard that call on there. You know, she was on there. She talking about, you know, she gonna get you the information, but you want the information now. You want to know why your rights are being violated now.
Right now. What am I doing to endanger anybody else? You could easily safely strap that seat in without
And
no
I
hand.
and I also not only that, but I also told you, and I finally, you know, seeing you face to face to talk to you about this a little bit about the whole small living,
Yes.
motorhomes.
I'm glad that bitch came along. Design boutique.
I
You just
actually look at
motivated
that.
me. Huh?
I actually look at that. I actually look at some information online because, you know, again, like I told you, and I can tell you here, like at one point, I want to be able to customize an RV and be able to travel the country because I think
I'll
it's
never want to be
awesome
attached
to
to
have a
no building
motorhome.
ever again in life. I don't.
And
This
and
is
it's better living, better small living
I
because
want to get
everything is
rid of
like
a
right
mortgage.
there.
I want to have solar panels. I can do it
That's another
myself.
thing. Solar
Okay.
panel with you. You the solar panel queen.
Man,
Okay.
I'm gonna pimp it out myself because I'm not afraid to build shit. Okay.
That's right. That's right. That's
And
right. And
you gonna
it's like so many people at your age, sometimes they like to slow down and they like to like give up, like it ain't nothing to do. But I see that you
I
just be
wanted
all
to slow down
adventurous,
and give up because I had a
all
debilitating
adventurous.
illness, and I didn't want to wake up. It was many days I didn't want to wake up. Like, why did you wake me up, Lord? I don't know why you keep waking me up. I don't know why. I can't do this no more. And um, it ain't. It's only God that pulled me through because I definitely wanted to give up. And like I said, that wake up call, when somebody put a gun up to my head, it really made it come to possible head. I
Right.
changed my whole entire attitude. Like, okay, wait a minute. Yes, you do want to live. You do want to live. You do want to live.
By the
So
grace of
stop
God.
saying that shit. So that woke me up. That made me change to a whole different way of life. I live life now, right now,
Amen.
to the fullest, not tomorrow.
Yes,
Right now.
right. Tomorrow's not promised. Live every day as
I
if it
said,
was your
damn,
last.
if I'm gonna be in pain no matter what I do, might as well have some fun through that thing, right?
Okay?
Okay.
The Lord
Okay.
is still blessing you right
That's the
now.
perfect thing to put one up in the air too. Okay, you
There
might
you
as well
go.
have some fun in there. Yes. Yes, God. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay.
She motivated
Well,
me. I like me
amen.
fancy design boutique that got 20 views on a video, been up 10 years. That's not
Mm.
Nayla.
But I also was looking at the fact on YouTube too, and I don't want to really take up all the time. On the YouTube, I was actually looking at when you had talked about the whole thumbnail. Actually, hold on, no. I want to go back to this dude or whoever posted on your page. I seen that video when it was talking about your house is nasty.
My
And
nasty ass house.
like, why would somebody do something like that? Because they have nothing else better to
You
do?
know
Like, how
what?
can you do something
I,
like that?
I got
Shame
over
on
it
you, whoever you are.
because when
Shame
I
on
type
you.
in nasty ass house, it's just like it's a beef sector, it's a messy sector, it's a whole nasty ass house sector.
Like, why would even someone take the time to even, like, they have so much time to
They
burn that they need to
very
follow
positive.
you,
I was glad
watch
they did
you.
that because I went and typed that in, nasty ass house, just out of curiosity. It's a whole nasty ass house sector, okay?
Like, where would someone get the audacity to even say that about you? You don't even give off that type of like energy. Why would
I
even
mean, I
somebody even
got
come at you
clutter.
like
I'm not
that?
gonna say I'm Martha Stewart. I'm definitely not that. And I'm in chronic pain. If you gonna talk some shit like that to me, are you volunteering to help me clean my nasty ass house? If not,
Okay?
then shut the hell up.
Like,
Sit
shame
down.
on you, whoever posted that, whoever decided to take the time out to post that, shame on you, because
That
I do
same
know there's a
time
lot
they
of
took to
trolls
do
out
that,
there.
they could have went to a video
They could have went
that
exactly.
wasn't degrading, that you do
But they
like.
watching you. They watching you. Keep your enemies closer. They watching you. They watching you.
You clicked on it. I ain't got no gun up to your head making you click on my videos
Mm.
at all. And that thumbnail wasn't even provocative.
Also, too, like real quick, you follow T.S. Madison, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you
Long
do know that
time.
she coming out with
At
the the
least,
the
at least,
the,
at least 9 years.
the T.S. Yeah, she coming out with the T.S. Madison Experience on March 4th. It'll be next
Yeah,
Thursday.
I seen your announcement.
Yeah, she actually doing big things. But my thing is this, I really hope that how the part with the whole Wendy Wethel, Bartholomew Clyde, Rufus. I don't know if she does that because she wants to pick on her or is that the.
You
But
picking on
sometimes
her?
it says what comes around goes around,
It
and
goes
I really
around.
hope
She
that
fishing too. That
I
go
really
both
hope that
ways. That go
people
both
don't
ways.
take
That's
that
why.
and
That's why I never stopped liking Kaya or her. Even when they
yeah, I
fell
like
out, I
Kaya.
still like both of them.
I
I'm
like
sticking
Kaya.
to that. I'm a grown ass woman. I don't need no motherfucking gangbanger,
Hmm.
keyboard gangsters thinking they gonna tell
See,
me
you keep it
where I wanna
real.
go
They love
and who
keep it
I
real. They
fuck
love
with.
keep it real. The page right here, they love keeps it real right here. I'm
I
telling
try to
you,
keep it real.
the
I try
content
to keep it
is
100.
serious. It's worth it. Between you and Religious Week TV, you
Oh
know,
yeah, I love
I
religious
love
week.
you guys. I watch her in the
I
morning
always
read.
pop in there.
I
I be
watch
bouncing
you.
around. I be everywhere. Ain't nobody gonna tell me where the fuck I'm gonna be. And you can learn from the devil. Even when me and VS was quote unquote enemies, VS is how I found Religion Week. You know, so you never know what your paths is crossed. God put you where He wants
Unbelievable.
to have you, and you go with where He put you. That's
That's
what you
right.
work with.
But
Okay,
I
so
follow them all. I like them all
I
because
like
you know they bringing out some good content. But I gotta tell you that sometimes I really believe that what comes around goes around. And I really hope that if T.S. Madison really does
that
what she
part.
does and keep herself focused, then she will keep her eyes on the prize. But sometimes you could allow the devil to
That
assist
part.
you
What
at
goes
some
around
point.
comes around.
And that's right. Because it was done on the Queen's Supreme Court. You dished that stuff out and it's already out there.
Mhm.
So don't get mad when people take that and use it to your advantage and be
Whatever
like,
you put out
sister, you did it.
in the stratosphere of the internet, you gotta
It's
know
got you
it
gotta
come
deal with
back
the
to you.
consequences.
You know,
Hmm.
I put on my big girl drawers when I put the first video up. I prayed. I said, "Oh God, please don't let this
Okay.
video, don't let the funny videos of Grandma going wild."
Oh my goodness.
Uh,
Oh man. Oh man, but you know what? I thank you so much for giving me the time and opportunity to come up on here. You know, they love the channel to be right here, right now. You
Thank
understand?
you.
Follow They Love, give us some love. That's what her
Thank
name is.
you
They
as
Love. Thank
well.
you so much.
I don't too much care about the up or down. Well, I
Okay.
like it when you give me a like, but I don't want to hear from your thumb down people. So you'll notice
Okay.
on my website, you
Okay.
only
Stay
have
off
one
the
choice.
page.
You either like it
And
or you don't.
stop sending those subliminal messages to her talking about her nasty home. Take around and look at your own homes before y'all send something
Okay.
to her.
I ain't
You
got time to
understand?
be judging
Who
nobody
died and
else.
made you judge, jury, and executor?
And even if I clean up, it'll be somebody come along that still
Ain't
ain't up to
nobody
that
got time for
standard.
that. Why they looking around that? They need to be looking at that deliciousness right
They
there,
missed
right
the
there.
whole. I'm
Okay?
teaching you how to grow food. I'm teaching you how to
Exactly.
household it. They missed the whole. I'm helping you deal with chronic pain. I'm helping you
Okay?
with mental illness. I'm helping you
Okay?
with legal. I'm helping you with paternity. I'm helping you with all kinds of things over here on They Love channel. It
That's
may
right.
not be the delivery that people want, where you can scrape people to the white meat. That ain't my style. I'm about love.
It
That's
is the Black Day. It's the last day of Black History Month too. Like this the
Yes,
last
yes, that's
day,
what I'm gonna tell.
the
Our
28th.
YouTube history. It's gonna be a
Yeah.
documentary. And
Okay, they love. Thank y'all. Thank you for
all right
having me
now,
have up here. Thank you.
thank you for coming. I
All
appreciate
right.
it. Mwah.
Thank you.
So yeah, I wish I could play music in the background, but I be messing that up. So I ain't gonna mess up this video. So YouTube ain't gonna have no excuse to be talking mess to me. I'm gonna put my beautiful, lovely mint plant back in the windowsill. It's doing perfectly fine in my pop bottle planter. I love it. I swear by that method of growing. And I'm going to expand my growing in here once I install an automated system for my tower. So this tower I didn't succeed too well growing outdoors. So I'm gonna try it indoors, but I know if I did it even indoors, that I'm gonna have to have an automated watering system. It's enough light coming in, as you can see, the basil is still doing this thing, still getting its whole life just in the windowsill. And if you just feel so green thumbish, just start with some onions. I love fresh onions in my food. And here, all you gotta do is start with one little bundle from the grocery store and put it in some water. Sit it in the windowsill. And yes, on the first day, you might see some of them flop down looking like that. And you say, oh God, they died. Nope, that's just a few of them casualty. You just break those little pieces off that flop down And in another day, they'll all be standing up reaching for the sun, just like all plants do. Just that same bundle. You know, I got sick of all those sponsored growers who would tell you only get organic food. Whatever food that's good enough to bring home to eat is good enough to grow. Okay. So here is something you can start with if you that black of a thumb and you won't lose money, that much money. But guess what you'll gain? If you do this, you could gain four rounds of onion. That's multiplying better than any coupon. And still put them in the ground and keep on growing continuously. So yeah, so I did the main things I wanted to show today. I'm gonna wrap this show up today. I'm just trying to get my watched hours. Y'all know how that go. YouTube on that bobo. Stupid.
Fucked up.
What was you doing?
I'm
Oh, don't let it drop on the ground. Lord have mercy. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna get up out this video. Y'all know how that go. Family first. So yeah, I did the main things I wanted to do. I put one up in the air like I just don't tell, cause I don't. Yeah. So peace and love. Till I get back to y'all again in the next video. Thanks for the 7 in the bushes. I appreciate the love, and I love all of the love that I get. You can give me those. Damn, the hell with them thumbs down. Just keep it pushing. Go to another video. All right, y'all. Peace and love. I'll see y'all again in the next video.